looking at rectilinear shapes. Now, remember with rectilinear shapes, guys, we're always going to have a side that's missing. And in this particular case, we've got this side over here that's missing, and we've got this side over here that's missing. Does anybody want to venture how we're going to find the length of the sides that are missing? Anybody know how to find these sides and how we're going to do it? Anyone? Any volunteers? Olonda, but I need Olonda to put his hand up so we can unmute. Hello, Olonda.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks, and you, ma'am?
I'm excellent, thank you. All right, so are you going to help me? Ooh, look at what I did now. Are you going to help me find the purple side that's missing over here at the bottom?
Ma'am, so in order to get the purple side, you minus the 7 from the 4, and then you get the purple. And then in order to get the red one, you say 5 minus 3, which is 2.
Good, 2 centimeters.
2
you did that
centimeters.
so good. Well done, well done. But you're not done, Olonda. You can't go away. How are we going to calculate the area of this rectilinear shape? What do you think we're going to do?
You have to split the triangle, the rectilinear shape in half, ma'am. And then calculate one side, which is 5 centimeters, 5 centimeters to 3, 3, and they say 5 times 3, and then you get 15. And then you say 4 times 3, which you'll get 12, and then 15 plus 12 is 27. You'll get 27 centimeters squared.
You just did that whole thing in your whole head, and I didn't even write anything down. You are a whole genius, dude. A whole genius.
Thank you,
well done. Ah, excellent. All right. Sure. Olonda like broke that down so quickly. Thank you. Oh, no, Kwezi, that's so great. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. We need to take a screenshot of that, Teacher Cat. We need to go and brag on Nokwezi's behalf. All right. Okay. So Olonda says what we're going to do is we're going to split our rectilinear shape into 2 rectangles. So first we're going to have this rectangle over here, and we're going to calculate the area of that rectangle, and then we're going to calculate the area of this rectangle, and we're going to put them all together. So we're going to take this and this rectangle over here, we're going to call it A1, and this one we're going to call it A2, and we're going to go, the area of A1 is going to be 5 centimeters multiplied by 3 centimeters, and that's going to give us 15 centimeters squared. And the area of A2 is going to be 4 centimeters multiplied by 3 centimeters, which is equal to 12 centimeters squared. And then we're going to take the 2 areas and we're going to add them together so that we can get the area of the whole shape. So we're going to have A1 plus A2, which is equal to 15 centimeters squared plus 12 centimeters squared. And that is equal to 27 centimeters squared. All right. And because of this, this is how we kind of do this. This is how we have to split it up into each bit. Okay. And because it's a rectilinear shape and it's not a full shape, you have to break it down into 2 separate rectangles in order to find the area of the whole shape. Okay. If you have missed this and you're like, huh, ma'am, what did you just do? I don't understand. I need you guys to go rewatch the videos that we did before. We do a lot of these in lesson 3 and a lot of these in lesson 4, and you'll be able to understand how we do it. And in lesson 2, we also show you how to calculate the perimeter of a rectilinear shape. So you can look at how we do both of those as well. Okay. All right. But today we are going to be focusing on the area of a triangle. Okay. So the way we would calculate the area of a triangle is we always need to look at the base, and the base is always going to be the bottom part, the base, okay? Well, not particularly, and I'll explain why not particularly, the base. And then we're going to look at from our apex, and we've got to remember that this is our apex over here. This top part of my triangle is called an apex. I'm going to ask you guys again, tell me in the chat, what is this top part of my triangle called? Tell me in the chat, everyone. What is that top part of my triangle called? Well done, Orlando. Excellent. I'd like everybody else to let me know. Thank you, Shirley, and Mbali, and Keisha, and Bokang, and Ase, and Tetelo. You guys, I'm so glad you guys heard the words coming out of my mouth. Ah, excellent. Okay, that very, very top of my triangle is called an apex. Okay. And now I'm spelling apex wrong. Guys, I'm a maths teacher, not an English teacher. Apex. There we go. Okay, good. It's called an apex. Right. Now, if I want to calculate the area of a triangle, I need to take the base and I need to look at the height from my apex, and I need to draw a straight line all the way from my area or from my apex to my base. And what this is going to create is that. Who can remind me, what does that little square at the bottom over there mean? Awesome, Olonja. Sure, your fingers, you just got like the fastest fingers I've ever seen. That tiny little square there at the bottom that I've drawn, what does that tell us? Good, it tells us that it's a right angle. Does anybody know another word for right angle? Like this and that line, when they come together, what do we call them? I know it's 90 degrees, it is, but when two lines come together and they make that 90-degree angle, what do we call them? Does anybody remember? Oh, thank you, Teacher Kat. Don't help them out too much. Ooh, almost the other one. It's the other one. It's the other one. Yes, Nokwezi.
Miss, it's a perpendicular angle.
Oh, yes, exactly. It's perpendicular. Oh, look at now I'm erasing my whole thing. Yes, good, excellent. It's called perpendicular. Perpendicular. Oh, excellent. Perpendicular. Okay. Exactly. They're all real smart, just like you, Orlando. Everybody in this class is just like brainy for days. You guys are going to love the brain break in this case. Okay. All right. So when we calculate the area of any shape, we are always going to take half of the base. So we're going to take the base and multiply it by half. So whatever the base is over here, we're going to half it. And then we're going to multiply by the perpendicular height. Perpendicular. That's not it. Nope. Dicular. There we go. Perpendicular height. Teacher Kat is laughing at my spelling. I cannot believe you, Teacher Kat.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. So the perpendicular height. So my height must always be perpendicular. I'm going to ask you guys again. What must my height always be? Tell me in the chat, everyone. My height must always be. Let it rip, guys. Let me see. What does my height always need to be? Excellent. Well done. You guys are much better at spelling than I am, clearly. You guys are all spelling perpendicular correct, whereas, whew, guys, English is not my mother tongue. Okay, good. It needs to be the perpendicular height. Hello, Nomatam Sangha. I see your hand up. Would you like to unmute and say something? Hello. Do you want to unmute? Oh, no. Okay, just you need to click on the speak button if you're on your phone. Okay, that's okay. If you have any questions and you're having a bit of trouble unmuting, you can just type them in the chat. Okay, you can put it in the chat for me. Just type your question and put it in the chat, or your answer in the chat. All right. So Orlando, what I mean by my perpendicular height is, let's say for instance, we want to calculate. I will draw the triangle again. Okay. There is my triangle. Okay. Now, if I want to calculate the area of this particular triangle, and I tell you that my base is 8 centimeters long, and my perpendicular height is 4 centimeters. Okay, when I calculate the area of my triangle, I'm going to go area is equal to half of my base, which is 4. Half of 4 times my perpendicular height, which is 4 as well. So guys, tell me in the chat, what is half of 4?
Teacher Coco,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't the base
Half
8?
of 8. Ooh, sorry. Half of 8. Half of 8. Sorry, guys. My base is actually 8. Sorry, sorry, everybody. 8. Thank you, Teacher Kat. This is why I keep you around. Thank you. Yes, good. So half of 8 is 4. And I'm going to multiply that by my perpendicular height. So the area of my triangle is going to be 4 times 4, which is 16 centimeters squared. Because remember, guys, area is calculated in units squared. So that's squared there. Very, very, very important. We must have it in a unit squared. Okay, I'm going to try another one. Okay, remember, Olonda, our perpendicular height. If my base is 16 centimeters wide and my perpendicular height is 3 centimeters, okay, what will my area be? So when I calculate my area, I'm going to go half times 16 centimeters. I'm going to add that centimeters there, multiplied by 3 centimeters. And that's going to give me, guys, tell me, what is half of 16? I'm getting one answer. There are quite a few of you in the class. I'm hoping to get a lot more answers. Thank you, guys. Yes, half of 16 will be 8 centimeters multiplied by 3 centimeters. And that's going to give me 24 centimeters squared. Do not forget my squared. Excellent. And remember, guys, this is actually how we write it. We always go, therefore, area is equal to 24 centimeters squared. And so, Mila, no, I'm not going to scroll down because you're trying to cheat and look at the questions before we do them. So no, no scrolling down. Okay, all right. Thumbs up in the chat, thumbs down. How are we feeling about answering questions on the area of a triangle? Yes, Hoto. Google Letter gives me a thumbs up. Awesome. Guys, if it's thumbs down and you need me to explain again, let me know. Keisha, I'm seeing a thumbs down. If you've still got a question, my sweetie, please put it in the chat and we'll talk about it. Or you can even raise your hand for me, my sweetie. Okay. I have only got about 6 thumbs up, and that worries me a little bit because there's so many of you in this class right now. Okay, Samkelo, I need you to raise your hand for me, my sweetie, because I don't want to lose you. So I'm going to ask you where we are. Okay, where did I lose you? Hi, Samkelo.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, my sweetie. Where did we lose each other here?
So when we're doing half times 16, how do you get like 8?
Okay, so Samkelo,
Yes.
If I had 4 sweets, what is half of 4 sweets?
2.
2. So if I have 16 centimeters, what is half of that?
8.
8. So what we're doing is we're looking at just half of 16 centimeters, which is 8. You see it?
Yes.
And then we still have to multiply that answer by that 3 at the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's how we do it. Okay, we just look at half of that and then we multiply it. Keisha says, my teacher taught me something different. Keisha, I need to hear, what did your teacher teach you? He said, we are calculating a triangle. You get the answer and divide it by 2. I am a little confused. Okay, it's exactly the same thing, Keisha, I promise you. Let me show you why. Let me show you why. If I take 16 times 3, Keisha, or let's have everyone do this. Go onto your calculator and type in 16 times 3, guys, and give me an answer. 16 times 3. .48. Good. We're going to get 48 centimeters squared. And then if I divide that by 2, punch it into your calculator, guys. 48 divided by 2, what am I going to get? 24 centimeters squared. See, 24 centimeters squared, 24 centimeters squared. Same WhatsApp group.
Ma'am, why squared even after halving?
Oh, squaring means that we have 2 centimeters that we're putting together. So we're multiplying centimeters by centimeters. So what we actually have is centimeter times centimeter will give me centimeters squared. Okay. Just like if I had, I don't know if you guys have done algebra yet, but if I have x times x, that's going to give me x squared. So if I have centimeter times centimeter, that is also going to give me centimeters squared. You see that?
Yeah, we're doing algebra right now.
Okay, all right. So you'll get to that as well. That when we have 2 things or 2 letters, when we multiply them together, you're gonna square them. Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I need you to mute for me, please, my sweetie. Yes, Nokwezi, what's up?
Miss, can I do for you the formula that we use in school? Because I sort of like lost you when you were explaining.
All right, okay. Give me the formula and then we'll see if we can do both. And then you guys can choose which one works best for you. Okay, so what's the formula that you guys use?
Ma'am, the formula that we use in school, it's base times height. And then you times them both together and then you get your answer and then you divide it by 2. Is it correct?
That's correct. Yes, it's the Nokwezi, we're doing the exact same thing. It just looks very different, but both of them work the same. Okay, let's do this one together. If we go 16 times 3, so the area is going to be, we're going to times the 2 of them together. Yes, so we're going to go 16 times 3 divided by 2, because you guys divide by 2, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And then if I take 16 times 3, but times them together, how much am I going to get?
Ma'am?
16 times 3. It's going to give me 48. I think I've lost Nokwezi. And if I divide 48 by 2, I'm still going to get 24 centimeters squared. Okay, it's going to give us the exact same thing that we had before. Okay, so if you guys are comfortable using this formula, you guys can use this formula. This one is the one that normally comes up in high school, this one over here, which is why I'm using this one specifically, because you guys are going to see it come up again. Okay, so you can use this one over here. If you feel more comfortable using this one, please use this one. But this one is the one that you're going to see again when you get to grade 9, 10, 11, 12. You're going to see that one again. Okay, all right. So now let's look at a couple of examples. Yes, Khoto.
Ma'am, at school, ma'am, they teach us about, ma'am, is it fine, ma'am, if, ma'am, they say side times side, ma'am? Because, ma'am, they teach us like
side.
Yes.
If you say side times side, you're still going to have to divide by 2 because it's not a whole shape. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So even if you say side, if you say this side times this side, you still need to divide by 2 after taking them to, after multiplying them together. Okay. No problem. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So remember, this is your perpendicular height. This height over here is your perpendicular height. So A to F, please calculate A to F. I'm going to give you guys about 6 minutes because there's 6 questions. And when you're done, please put the fire emoji in the chat for me. All right, you guys have 6 minutes. Go. Yes, Bogang, you're allowed to use a calculator to calculate area. I would prefer you didn't, but if you feel like you absolutely have to. Okay, I'll give you guys both formula. Okay, area is equal to, you can either use this one, half of the base times the perpendicular height, or you can go area is equal to base times height divided by 2. You guys can use either one of those. It's up to you which one you want to use. Your Google it is done already. Phew, that was fast. That's awesome, Samkelo. Did the still can't find the fire emoji? Thank you, Royman. Okay, we're going to give everyone else 1 more minute before we start looking at answers. Yes, I do, Landile, we do. We have a lightning alarm just right outside my window. Right here outside my window. All right, guys, I'm going to start putting answers on the screen so you guys can have a look. Ooh, now I'm lying. Half of 6 times 8. Half of the base times the height. Okay, I'll do this. I'm going to write my new method in purple, and I'm going to write the other method in blue. So A is equal to 6 times 8 divided by 2. Therefore, area is equal to 24 centimeters squared. Okay. Did I not just say I'm going to write it in blue, Teacher Cat, and then I just continued doing what I was doing? Ooh. 7 times 4 divided by 2, the area is equal to meters squared. Yes, Samkelo, you may write both methods. Thank you, Teacher Cat. I hadn't seen that. Okay, sure. I'm going to run out of space. Let me move my thing a little. Teeny bit. There we go. Okay, cool. And over here, area is equal to half of 5 times 12, which is equal to 30 centimeters squared. And the area is equal to 5 times 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 30 centimeters squared. Oh, Samkelo, do not forget the, don't you forget the squared. It's very, very important. Sure. Oh, yes, Nokwezi, and the therefore, don't forget the therefore either. Right. I did forget the first one there. Area. Sorry about that. Therefore, area is equal to 27 centimeters squared. Okay. Area is equal to 9 times 6. Therefore, area is equal to 27 centimeters squared. Okay. Let me see if I can move this a little bit that way. Okay. And the last one, area is equal to half times 13, 10. Area is equal to 65 centimeters squared. And the last one, area is equal to 13 times 10 divided by 2. Therefore, area is equal to 65 centimeters squared. Whew, yeah, that was a lot. All right, so here's our answers. Our first answer is 24 centimeters squared, and then 14 centimeters squared, 30 centimeters squared, and then we have 40 centimeters squared, 27 centimeters squared, and 65 centimeters squared. Give us a mark out of 6, guys. Tell us how much you got. How did you do? Ooh, well done, Olonda and Mbali. That one that you didn't quite get correct, I hope you see where you didn't quite go correct. Titelo also got 6 out of 6. Guguletu got 5. I'm wondering where this 5 came from. Where did we make the mistake, guys? Keisha forgot to multiply. Should I mark it wrong if I forgot the squared? I would say yes, because in school you wouldn't get the mark if you forgot the squared, because then that would mean you're telling us about perimeter and not about. Okay, yeah, okay, we'll give you half a mark, Samkelo, for writing the centimeters without the squared. Braden, you guys, you cannot forget the squared. The squared is very important. Okay, if you forgot the squared, then I'll give you guys 5.5 out of 6 and not 6 out of 6. 31 for C. Yo, I don't know. I have no idea, Adi. That's okay, Emerson. As long as you see where you went wrong, remember, making mistakes is how we learn. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so can I see from you guys? Thumbs up, thumbs down. How do we feel about calculating the area of a triangle? How are we feeling? Okay, I'm seeing quite a few thumbs. Samkelo, making a mistake means you didn't find the right one. Okay, making a mistake means we need to find the right solution. That's what it means. Bokang says, great so far. Awesome, Khotso. Nomatamsanka, I'm hoping you can unmute and let us know where it is we've lost you. If you want to unmute and speak to me so that we can help you and you'll feel a little bit less lost, then I'm more than happy to do that, my sweetie. I just don't want you typing that you're lost in the chat and then not speaking to us. We want to help you and make sure that you're okay. Okay. So maybe you can raise your hand and we can have a bit of a conversation about it. Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you? I'm fine.
I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you. How can we help?
It's my child who's in this class. It's not me. So she's just lost and totally lost.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have to speak to her, unfortunately, because she's the one who's going to have to understand what's going on. So is she there?
She just ran away.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. So is it Nomatamsanga who's just now left us?
I'm Noma Samsang. I'm her mother. It's Kosing
Oh,
Pili.
okay. And her name is?
Kosing Pili.
Okay. So Teacher Kat, could you unmute for me for just a second quickly?
Okay.
Hi, Teacher Kat.
Hi.
Okay, so Nomatamsanga, if you guys just look for Teacher Kat in the chat, she's a qualified teacher just like me, and she'll be able to help her without her feeling overwhelmed. She can DM Teacher Kat personally, and she doesn't have to put everything in the chat, and they can have a slow conversation until she gets where she needs to get. Okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thank you. Yes.
No worries. No worries. Okay.
Thank you for that.
No worries, ma'am. Okay, so we're going to now go to our brain break quickly. And if Teacher Kat could start the poll for me, please. Because I think today's one is gonna start a bit of controversy, I feel like. So, would you rather be the smartest person alive or the funniest person alive? I thought this one was a very interesting one. Olonda, it's not that easy, and I'll explain why. It's not that bad. Emerson, I see you. Emerson is like, I'm already funny. I might as well just be smart. Orlando's like, just be funny, get more friends. Okay, I see. Orlando says, study. Exactly. If you study, you just get smart. Then you can just be, you can just be funny. Keisha says smart because I'm already funny. Hi, Masachaba. That's not a problem, my sweetie. It's so great to see you. Blondie says, never mind, I changed mine to smart. Guys. Oh, I don't think people will leave you just for that, but Lizuko's one. Lizuko says smart equals money. I don't know if I believe that. Okay, I'm waiting for 5 more people to vote, but I'm going to stop the poll in just a second. 4 more people. Sipe says smart, obviously. I don't think it's obvious, guys. Okay, let's see. I'm going to share everybody's results and we'll see how the results look. Okay, so the result says 6 of you out of 36 says funniest person alive, and 30 out of 36 says smartest person alive. Okay, for those of you who have your hands up, if you said smart, you can keep your hand up, but if you said funny, I want you to put your hand down for me, please. Okay, all right. Mbali, can you tell us, why did you choose smart? You want to unmute and have a bit of a conversation with me, my sweetie?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me, why did you say smartest person alive?
Okay, ma'am. The smartest person alive is that because of you can do anything in life while you're smart. You can get money, you get better education. You teach people more things that they need to know.
Oh, okay. But you see, now the thing is, you're the only person who will be smart. So I feel like maybe like you'll be cheating people out of things here just because you'll be the smartest one.
Yes, ma'am.
That sounds that sounds like a cheat. That's not something to be proud of, Mbali. I don't believe you. Shirley, what do you think? Why do you want to be the smartest person alive?
Because when you're smart, you earn a lot of money.
Oh, so you guys are doing this
You
for
can
the
get
money,
a better
guys?
job. You can, with your brains, you can get a nice job and you can get money and yeah.
But then the more you know, the more people will expect of you. I mean, think about Mark Zuckerberg. Like his life is really tough, even though he has money. See, exactly. Orlando says, but comedians are rich. See, you can still be rich without having to like be the smartest person. I feel like you guys just want to swindle the system so you guys can be rich. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, I hear you, Shirley. I hear you. All right. Okay, everyone who said smartest person, hands down. And anybody who said funniest person, I want you to put your hand up for me. I want to hear what you have to say. Okay, Khotso, why do you say funniest person alive?
Ma'am, I would say funniest person because, ma'am, when, ma'am, your friends, ma'am, are not there, ma'am, they'll miss you, ma'am, of you making jokes, ma'am, you see, ma'am.
Oh, that's such a nice reason, Khotso. I like that. I really enjoy that. That's such a nice reason. Because when you're the funniest person, like people just miss you when you're not there. Yeah, I like that. That sounds awesome, Khotso. See, that's a nice reason. See, Nomtanta, what do you say? Why do you say funniest person?
It's because of you see, a lot of people would depend on you to make them happy because like you always like have this nice thing of making people happy.
See, so you want to just go out and make people happy, right?
Yes. But like I don't like seeing people sad, so I actually like to make them happy so that they can feel better about themselves, get good image of themselves.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Thanks, Nonhlanhla. I like it. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Lwandile, what's your reason?
Mine should be funny.
You want to be funny. Why do you want to be funny?
Say like someone's dad died, yeah. And so like you see them depressed and stuff. So then I'll go up to them, tell them a joke, and they'll laugh.
So you want to go crack jokes at funerals, Lwandile?
No, to make them happy.
Okay, I hear you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, I know. But I mean, you really could. You really could just tell jokes at funerals. People can laugh, cry. It's not a bad thing to laugh, cry. I think it's a pretty cool thing. Okay, no, I'm lying, guys. No. All right. No, Crazy, can I ask you to put your answer in the chat for me, or your reason in the chat for me? Because we've got to continue, guys. We've got one more exercise before we finish up. And also, I'd like to take a couple of questions at the end. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. And we're going to continue. All right, guys. So remember, we're still calculating the area of triangles. Okay, but this time, do you guys see how the perpendicular height is in the middle of my triangle? So I can't say side times side. It doesn't work that way. It needs to be the perpendicular height. And I'm going to remind you guys again that the area is half times the base times the height. Or you can use area is equal to base times height divided by 2. Everybody, you've got 4 minutes. You can get as far as number D. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to stop you. And then I want you guys to put in the chat for me. I would like you guys to put the dancing lady emoji for me. Let me find the dancing lady. Where is she? There she is. Okay, when you're done, dancing lady emoji for me. Okay. I know your name is not Nomatamsanga, but I need you to unmute for me, please, my sweetie. Please don't run away. Let's just have a bit of a conversation. Do you want to unmute for me, my sweetie? Unmute. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm not scary, I promise. I'm not scary. Okay, I want to do number 1 with you. Do you want to try and do number 1 with me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's look. Okay, so we're going to find the area, right? And I want us to use this one over here. Okay, here is my base. My area is going to be, or my base is going to be 4 centimeters. So I'm going to write 4 centimeters. I'm going to write 4 times, and my perpendicular height is 6, sorry, it's 6. So 4 times 6 divided by 2. Can you tell me, my sweetie, what's 4 times 6? You can use your calculator.
That's 18, April 20, 24.
24, exactly, yes, it's 24, good. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So what's 24 divided by 2, my sweetie?
12.
12, good, 12. But remember, we still have centimeters,
Yes.
centimeters times centimeters, and centimeters times centimeter is going to give me centimeters squared. So that's my answer. You found my answer for me. Well done. Excellent. Can I ask you to try number B for me? Try B. Okay, what am I going to write? What am I going to write, my sweetie? I'm going to write area is equal to, what am I multiplying? This one. So I'm going to write
14 times 5.
Good. 14 times 5 divided by?
2.
Divided by 2. Excellent. And you can use your calculator. What is 14 times 5, my sweetie?
70.
Good. It's 70. And then 70 divided by 2, how much is that going to give me?
35.
Good. Is equal to 35. But what's missing, my sweetie? What's missing at the end? What must I write?
Centimeter.
Centimeter something. Something. Centimeters?
Centimeter squared.
Yes, there we go. Centimeter squared. Don't forget the squared. Well done. Amazing. Woohoo, well done. Ta-da, you see, you did it. Excellent. Okay, I want you to try C and also D. Okay, but I want you to try it by yourself on your paper. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well done, my sweetie. Excellent stuff. All right, guys, see, I'm not scary. I don't bite, I promise. If you guys have a question, just raise your hand and we can all do it together. Okay. Okay. I'm going to give you guys 1 more minute to do C and D. I already saw, I think Bali has already put her dancing lady emoji in the chat, which means she's done. And Olonda. Excellent, guys. We're running out of time. Literally, it's a race for the clock now because we've got 2 minutes left. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Keisha dancing. I see you, Keisha. I see you. All right, guys, in the interest of time, I'm going to put the answer to this one as well. Over here, area is equal to 9 times 3 divided by 2, which is equal to 27 divided by 2. And this one is going to give me, and now I've completely forgotten what 27 divided by 2 is. It's 13.5 centimeters squared. I know, it's tough. It's tough pickings for me too, guys. 13.5 centimeters squared. Oh, no, crazy. Can't we have a chat with the boss? I will try. We will try and have a chat with the boss. Teacher Kat, you need to screenshot that and send it to Mr. Lonroth. Area is equal to 40 centimeters times 25 centimeters divided by 2. And 40 times 25 is 1,000. 1, 2, 3 divided by 2. Therefore, area is equal to 500 centimeters squared. Well done, Bokang. Yes, Olonda, I see you. Okay, for those of you who are still a little bit unsure, how did I get 125? I'm not sure where I got 125, my sweetie, but you need to explain that to me in a bit more detail. All right, for the rest of you guys, if you can take a screenshot of the last 2 examples,